Wake up, battle rap culture. This is Random, the battle rap analyst with Battle Rap Hall of Fame. Been a little while. Been running across country, actually, from New York to the West Coast and everything. So I haven't had the opportunity to blog the way I want to, but I have noticed a couple of things. I have been keeping my ears to the streets, just kind of seeing what's going on. I already told you guys before, I do watch some of the other bloggers because I think some of these guys are awesome. I think some of them are really, really awesome. But I wanted to go ahead and just cover a little something regarding Rome DMV and the Bullpen battling. A whole lot of static has been kicked up. I was listening to, Anger Fam Radio a while back, and Jack Boy talking about, contracts, with Bullpen Battle League, John the Don addressing the contracts in Bullpen Battle League, and, just kind of going back and forth. And there was the case of, was it a real contract? Was it a fake contract? John kind of waffling on, yes, there's no contract. Yes, there is a contract, just different things like that, a little waffling back and forth. So I was holding my tongue. I wanted to see what happens and see what shakes out. And so maybe about a week ago or so, we got Rome DMV, who's also, a blogger. Shout out to Rome DMV, who dropped a blog, and he basically was saying in that blog, I'll put a link in the description box there, but he was saying in that blog that he was out at an event hanging out, with the DMV folks, and was just basically saying that they wanted him to turn on the camera so they can tell John the Don how they feel about him going out to the DMV to take over. Obviously, there you had Jack Boy Main there. I think I saw a rider. Twerk came through, and a couple other people, and then of course there's drugs, and I'll get to that later. But you get a lot of people on that video in the area. They were saying a lot of things. They were basically saying in a nutshell, John is not welcome out there. They were really making their feelings known. John not welcome out there. He can't come out there. They pretty much did like a no-fly zone, like Trick did, a no-fly zone. He can't come out there. Just can't, he just can't come out there. All right. Now, it wasn't a good look. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna hold you. It wasn't a good look, just the way it went down. The sentiment, I understand. Okay, the sentiment, I understand. I understand they're saying, hey, look, you saying you coming out and just taking over is disrespectful. And it's like, you're not showing any love at all. You just coming out here and just, just taking over because we don't know what we're doing, so, sort of thing. Didn't reach out to the people that are already there. This, of course, is their feelings. And I understand that. And then drugs come on. And he says, basically, if John show up out there, he step out the plane, he's going to catch a ball hit. I mean, he's going to get shot. What I'm going to say on that is I don't want to put it all on Rome DMV. I think he's a young dude, 23 years old, good blogger and everything. But, he's part of that new age of this new era of battle rap. And so I think it was probably poor judgment on his part to represent that, put that out there like that. But that's his people's out there, that's his people. But the thing is not a good look for battle rap. It is not. No matter how you slice it, is not a good look for battle rap. We can be professional about it and say, hey, look, you know what, John, we don't appreciate, the angle you're coming from. We don't appreciate you coming out saying, you're going to take over our area. We don't appreciate you not reaching out to us or whatever. That sort of thing. But to come out and say, hey, you know what, you come out there, we're going to kill you. This is not what battle rap is about. Yeah, there's violence in the bars. I understand that. But that's not what it's about. And see, this is why, as a people, we can't grow anything or have anything because we just ruin it. We just ruin it all. It's not a good look to threaten somebody's life. Okay. Yeah, you have the math hopper punch, a dose. That's in battle rap. But that's not condoned. It's there. It's something to talk about, but that's not what it's all about. People, believe it or not, actually want to see battles, actually want to see performance and want to hear bars. Okay. We see the disaster punching Math. We see Math punching Sirius Jones. Okay, we seen the other guy, I don't even know his name, you know, punching Mike P. Sorry. But that's not what battle rap is all about. It's a war of words. And so when you get on camera and you talk, you know, making life threaten someone's life for coming out in a particular area, then, you know, it's taking it to a whole another level. And we can't have that. We just can't have that. Now you can say, oh, that's just preachy and all that. Well, you know, hey, if that's how you feel, that's fine, but it just doesn't make any sense. Shout out to the Sun God. He blogged on it. I think he did an excellent job when he was addressing the whole thing. Shout out to Corey Got Bars. He did a good job when he was addressing the whole situation. You know, I just wanted to give another little perspective. And one more thing. I was listening to Angry Fan, and D.I. the Henny Man was on there, and I appreciate his perspective. Shout out to D.I. the Henny Man. His perspective, he was just saying, look, it's not that the DMV wants to kill the dude or anything like that. He's just saying he didn't step to anybody out here in the DMV. He didn't step to anybody correctly. He didn't reach out to anybody. He said he reached out to some woman he you know, met one time and tried to put on like a little event or something like that. Okay, so it's not John the Don or Bullpen hate necessarily. This coming from D.I. the Henny Man. Necessarily, it's just how he moves. Okay, he's not making the right moves. He's not linking up with anybody and showing a little respect for the people who are already there for that area. So, and they have pride, you know, they have their DMV movement, and they have some, you know, they got some local battle leagues there and stuff like that. And it's don't come, their thought is don't come over here and try to sun us with what we're trying to do. Okay. Now, if you want to come and create opportunities for someone else, which I think that's what John the Don was trying to do. However, his approach about it wasn't well received, and that was the problem. So I think I do appreciate D.I. the Henny Man's perspective on there, because I think that's a piece that we needed to know. Okay, that's part of it that we needed to know, that basically that's really how they feel. It's not about actually killing a guy, because that would be ridiculous. That's ludicrous, killing someone over battle rap. And for someone like Jack Boy Maine, again, another young brother, to be like, hey, you know, you're not coming out here and charging $200 for people to battle and all this other stuff, you know, when we've been battling for free and all that. See, what you got to understand on the business side of it is he can come over there and he can try to do that. Okay, but guess what? If the DMV ain't rocking with him, guess how many people are going to pay to battle rap on Bullpen in the DMV? Nobody, because they're not rocking with that. But if someone rocks with it from the DMV to get on that stage, because the Bullpen Battle League is probably a bigger platform than any of the local DMV platforms. Okay, I don't know what they are. I'm just saying, for instance, they might say, well, it's worth it for me to pay $200 so I can debut on Bullpen Battle League, because it's going to be a better look for my profile. And that's just me looking at it from the business standpoint. I'm not excusing John the Don for his approach or anything, because I don't know. Hey, you guys said he didn't approach you guys correctly. Okay, fine, I'll roll with that. But what I'm saying is, if you can get Bullpen Battle League down there and they can give you guys a better look, I mean, Bullpen Battle League been on television, you know, so it's a bigger platform than what's in the DMV. You know, so what I'm saying is, you know, you might be turning down some opportunities. Or, hey, if it's business, you negotiate. Hey, John, nobody gonna, yeah, you can come, but nobody's paying that $200. So if you want some of us, you're gonna have to drop that $200 stuff. Get that out of here. Okay. So, you know, I understand it's just a way of doing business. See, my thing is pushing forward the culture. Okay. I want all the battle leagues to grow. Well, actually, I want the cream to rise to the top. You know, I don't want it to be just one league. I don't want every league to be URL, even though, you know, that's the biggest platform. But guess what? URL can't can't hire everybody, can't contract everybody. Okay. You need the battle rap culture. Hey, it needs the URL. It needs King of the Dot. It needs UW. It needs Bullpen. Okay, it needs these other leagues, even across the seas. It needs Don't Flop. It needs all these other leagues. Okay, so that has to happen. You know, shout out to Street Status and stuff like that. But if it's going to be a culture, there's got to be multiple leagues. Okay. And we want to push the culture forward, but we're not going to push the culture forward threatening each other's lives. Okay. Outside of battle rap, making it something extra. See, now the business side of battle rap is getting out of hand. It's getting crazy. People starting to, get all upset and just do too much extra stuff on there. So we really got to do something. We got to protect the culture. We got to push it forward, but we also got to protect it. Those are my thoughts. This is Random, the battle rap analyst with Battle Rap Hall of Fame. Rock with me.